Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the 181 Rider Championship. Now I realised after I finished recording the first one, I didn't actually show you the Constructors Championship. So this is what it is. So Yamaha have 25. Apparently it's the 2013 Yamaha that is first. Quite why it's chosen that one, but obviously the whole lot of them are M1s anyway. Actually there is probably a few, yeah, there's actually a couple of 500s isn't there actually. But the only people that scored points were the M1 ones. Well, Rossi won as well as 25. Honda in second with 20. Third for Ducati was 16, so obviously podium of people there. KTM have got 6 in fourth, and Speed Up have got 2 in fifth. That's it. Obviously, the teams championship takes longer because obviously more teams got there, but a lot of them are Yamahas and Hondas. So let's head to the grid for the next one in Termasteria Hondo. So then we're on the grid now. And hopefully we can have a bit more of a successful race than we did last time. It wasn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Obviously we got 19th place, which was good recovery, obviously from the back of the grid. But unfortunately that's not good enough. We need to start getting points, obviously. But it's such a lottery. The guy that won last time obviously was Rossi. There was a Rossi from, I think it was 2009, 2010, one of the two won. He might not even get points again the rest of the season. You never know. But we are 19th in the championship, so I'm going to just select a hard tyre. Actually, we're going to be riding around like not properly, so I'm going to stick a medium on again rather than hard. So yeah, we'll start the race. It'll be absolute carnage as usual. We'll wait. Yes, there we go. The explosion of bikes everywhere. Cracks you up absolutely every time. But we've actually got 2 Motogp riders on the front row, so they've got a good chance. They've got a good chance of getting away with winning. My guy's going backwards, as you can see. He's going off into the gravel. He doesn't want to play this track anymore. He's had enough. So we'll skip this bit. Whoa, there's lots of people. Well, Balaguer's still on the bike though. Balaguer has got a good run. I mean, he's got a Rebel Rookie's bike in his way, but so we're gonna have to sit here for absolutely ages anyway. The tyres are gonna be absolutely frozen. Is that Chalonchu who's still on his bike but on the ground? I think it is. We've got 6 laps again, like last time. Obviously, it's not going to be quite as long as it was in Qatar because Qatar's a longer track, isn't it? So we aren't even actually last. It's because Shannon Chu is behind us. We are now last. Just a few more riders to get back on their bikes. Marquez 180th gets back on. Come on, Stoner. We need Odendile, Bayliss, and whoever that is over there to get back on. Come on, guys. So Lienberg. Come on, Odendile. Odendile's back on, so we can go now. We can go. We're 181st. Obviously, that is the rules. You didn't see the previous one. We have to wait for all the AI to set off on the grid, because otherwise it'd be way too easy. And the absolute carnage that takes place into turn 1 is a joke. Oh, there's people moving over the track everywhere. So 2003 Rossi, we're cutting on the inside, lots of riders all over the place. Oh, we're up to 136th. See, this is why it'd be too easy. If we just went straight the way, we'd probably avoid all of this, get a massive lead, and be up into like 5th or something. We're 126 still now. There's people crashing all over the place. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, who is that? That is Zarco, just took us out, totally. Just came across us and knocked us off. Wasn't even a slow moving rider, he just came across the track and knocked me off. So Dori going slow. The Rebel Rookies and the Moto E riders don't go to every track, so they don't know how to ride some of them, which is why there's more carnage than there would normally be. We're up to 109th already, so almost into the top 100, and we've only done a sector. It took us 1 minute 1 to do that one. Chalon Shu gone flying past him, and now goes into the back of 2003 Rossi again. Obviously, we passed him earlier on. There's a massive crash overhead. Someone went flying up in the air. We're now into the top 100. There are people skidding off into turn 6 here, or turn 5. Oh, I've lost the front. I've just lost the front. That was a rider error just because of the lap. Why have I spawned over here? What the hell is this? I like contact with Harger. Oh no, it's McCoy. Sorry, not Harger. I don't think Harger's actually in this game. I just saw the WCM and just assumed Harger. Binder has already done the lap. Brad Binder has, well, no one's even near him. He's got away. Brad Binder's got this one won, I think. I don't think anyone could even catch him, even if they crashed. Even if he crashed once, they would still, you know, get back on. So we're 103rd. I'm a bit disappointed because I've lost the front myself already once, but the frame rate was lagging so much you can't ride very well when it is lagging this much. So obviously, because there is so many riders, the frame rate is not good. But we've just pushed Finati past Dalla Porta there. I'm sure he'll be very happy about that. But we're riding around the outside of Finati. We're not sticking behind him for long. It's not been the best start, but it's not been dreadful. Obviously, we've already passed like 80 odd riders, although most of them were from the stationary people, the Rebel Rookies and the Moto E riders. Well, they're not quite stationary, but you know what I mean. They're going around as if they are. So there's a big pack of riders in front. I think the Moto 3 riders holding some people up there, causing some problems. So we've gone to the left-hand side. There's people getting back on the bikes there. We're behind 2003 Rossi again now. So we've been behind him for about a lap. Even though we passed him into turn 1, we've just crashed another 2 times and caught back up to him. The AI do go around pretty slowly. I don't think any of them really know how to ride the track perfectly, especially with the lag. I mean, they're probably suffering from it as well, not quite to the same degree, because tyre temperatures aren't so much of a thing for them, I don't think, like they are for us. But Rossi is sliding that bike, finally got past him. I've moved over to the right hand side to avoid it, but I think that's where they'll probably end up spawning, so it's probably not a good move. There's Zarco. Remember, Zarco knocked us off over a lap ago, and we've only just caught back up to him. And because then he also crashed in that incident. Yeah, it cost ourselves a lot of time on that first lap, unnecessarily. So we're now up into 92nd. Well, Zarco's trying to knock us off again. As oh, we're caught to the Rebel Rookies and the Moto E people. I'm pretty sure Danny Pedrosa just went through somebody there. I've hit into a Rebel Rookies, but I was left no room again. The AI, yeah, they do squeeze you towards them, it seems, sometimes. They're all going piling in anyway. Whoa, just been hit by Agatha a little bit there. Oh, there's someone going across the track. It's Ukawa. Ukawa's going to hit someone. He's trying to hit me into D'Amelio. Oh, I've been hit by Valentino as well. Oh, I think that's Ferrari on the inside holding people up. Oh, been passed by Quattararo. No, not Quattararo, sorry, that's Digi Antonio. I was thinking of 2018 for some reason there. So we've actually gained position still out of it. Oh, there's been more contact. We're up to 83rd. Zarco is still in front of me. Oh my god. Oh, that's Ferrari going slow there, I think. Zarco and Ukawa are both in front of me, even though I'm pretty sure I passed both of them a couple of times now. Obviously, they got back in front of me when I've had to slow down or have been knocked off. We're passing lots of riders, so up into 78th position as we come to start lap 3. There could still be more to get though. And if that's where they're going to catch them on the track, then there's going to definitely be some carnage through the long, fast left-hander. Rossi, actually Rossi, who is the victor of the previous race, is now in front of us. So that's what I mean. They might win a race and never get near the points again. He's not going to be getting up into the winning positions from 70th, that's for sure. He's got back underneath us though, but we've got to be aggressive with him. So Luca Marini's now in front of us. Obviously the brother of Valentino Rossi. Going for a move on him. Up into 75th, although he's come back underneath. He was a bit of a bane. He was a bit of a thorn in my side in Qatar as well, battling me a bit when I was trying to get past him. Jorge Lorenzo now in front of us, the modern day one. We've got a good run on him. Go flying past the 2019 Jorge Lorenzo up into 74th place. Clermont Rouge has crashed. Oh, there are people going very slow on this straight, although I think that's just because they've got slower bikes rather than we've caught up to more Moto E people. Got inside of Vierge. Oh, got the inside of Wayne Rainey here. Forcing it to fit on him a bit. So we're to 70th now. Agatha in 69th in front of us. Past Agatha, there's Sam Lowe's in front of us as well. Around the outside of Sam Lowe's. We're going to lift a little bit to try and get the inside of Fernandez. We've caught Fernandez, past Pratama as well. I think it's Pratama. It might have been the other one. Chantra, that's it, isn't it, on the other bike. Abraham, 65th. He obviously also got points in the previous one. Although I feel like if someone gets 2 lucky races, that could be the championship done. The 2006 Rossi's winning currently, I think. That's the only one with the black 46. And there's the Lorenzo in second, which I don't like the idea of, because the Lorenzo came, well, it wasn't second, but he finished pretty high up in the previous one as well. It might not be the same one. You can't really differentiate the Lorenzos because they all use the same number, most of them. But yeah, don't really want him getting another high scoring position. Up inside of Nagashima then. Oh, so where we caught them this time. It's a good place to catch them, really, because they are not on my racing line at all. But they'll be out the last corner as well. I think that's Xavi Cardaluz trying to get back past me. Rossi going across the track slowly. People going very slow. Contact. Oh, Rebel Rookie's bike's been shot across the track. Oh, someone's flipping up in the air. Someone's run over somebody as well. Oh, I've just knocked that guy off and not crashed myself. Agi. Oh, Mario Agi. We got through that till Mario Agi just got in my way. That's so unfortunate. Well, the 2006 Rossi isn't winning anymore. I've just overtaken him. Well, the Moto E-bike's going slow on the exit. Oh, I'm so annoyed because... Oh, they just come back on the track in front of you. That's the difficult part. Avoiding them is actually not too bad. It's just when they come back on the circuit, they don't look. They don't look. And Marini's just knocked me off. Marini's just had me off now. Oh, dear. Mike D'Amelio has had a crash as well. So we're not going to be able to get in anything good here because... Well, oh, there's a lot of carnage going on. Sam Lowe's, what are you doing? Now back up to 68th. We get past the Spagro again here. Kenny Jr. This is where you lose all of your lap time, just for stuff like this. Because not only do the AI... Well, the ones that are actually going slow are hazards. But the ones that are not going slow are just as bad because they don't look when they rejoin the circuit. None of them. The AI just come back on in front of you. They don't care. And it's really hard to avoid them. Like when the frame rates... I mean, look at Lorenzo. Look at Lorenzo. He's only finished the lap. He's obviously not been caught up in anything. Ah, no, it wasn't the 2006 Rossi, was it? It must be one of the early 2000s ones, one of the Nastro Azzurra Rossis, so 2000 or 2001. So that's okay. I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think the 2006 Rossi even has... Well, he might have platinum. I can't really remember, to be honest. He had one in like testing and then didn't in the actual season. I've seen pictures of both, so I'm getting them mixed up in my head. So Mick Doohan is in front of us in 65th place. So I think we're around about the same position we were last lap. Yeah, because there's Digi... No, it's actually Navarro. There's a big train of them in front of us, though. So we're about to start lap 5. Penultimate lap. We're definitely not getting anything good this time yet again. We're past Navarro. We're going to go around the outside of Powie. Jeremy McWilliams in front of us. Powie trying to get back up the inside. Oh, that Rossi that was up the front has crashed. Well, it could be the other one, actually, because there's both. Both Nastro Azzurra Rossis, obviously, in the race. So it might not be the one that was actually leading, but I think it was. Well, he actually wasn't leading, but he was in second, wasn't he? So behind Jezza McWilliams there. Through the long right. Past him, past Ertel as well. We're going to get past Okara on the straight. There's a Lorenzo down. It could be the one that was leading. Might not be, though. Maria Herrera's crashed. I'm guessing Lorenzo crashed. No, they're still on this straight. They're still on this straight. There's absolute carnage. I've got away with that. I've gone down the side on the grass to try and get around it. And it's actually kind of worked out for me. Up into 51st. There's people all over the place here as well. It looks like they're spawning on the apex and they're also just riding back onto the apex. So there's that Rossi again, or it might... Actually, there might be 2009 and 2010 Rossi in the game now I think about it, so I don't know which one won last time. It was one of them, though. Well, I've just sat him up. I've sat him up for good measure. There's another Rossi in front of us. So Kappa Rossi's now winning the race. So yeah, those riders that were leading did get caught up in the crashes. I was right, I identified them both correctly. There are people all over the place. Oh, that Rossi that was in front of us has just crashed. He's almost took us out with his bike, but then his bike disappeared. So now up into 40th. They're all going very slow on the inside, though. We're to 36th. If there's anything else happens, we could definitely... we could maybe get some points here if anything else happens. Balega's in front of us. Obviously, we remember Balega started on the front row of the grid. Oh, the modern day Rossi's crashed. Biaggi, I can see just ahead of us. I think he's battling with, I think it might be Andre None, who I think just might have just beat us in the previous one, or actually might have been just behind us. Seti Givnow's crashed. We're past Balega. Now we're on to the final lap. 35th position. Now if my position stops just skyrocketing downwards, not sure why that occurs, but seems to not be a problem on the final results, because I got 19th last time, even though it said I was like 40 something when I crossed the line, and I was in like 19th position roundabout. I was in the low 20s and I'd overtook a few people, and I said I was in like 40th. Oh, I've had contact from Ramirez there. Jorge Martin, he got points in the last one, so good job he's not in the points again, although he only got low points, so it wouldn't matter too much. Yeah, it was Ian Erne a little bit in front. Ayogura has now crashed. Lopez going so Lopez has been lapped. Some slipstream on Ian One here. Down towards the treacherous turn 5. Obviously we had a crash here on lap 1 because I trailed too much brake. Ian One has just clouted me. I'm not quite sure why he's done that, but we've kind of rammed 2006 Rossi. He has got black number, I was right. Oh, we're coming across some more slower people again. Perez, up the inside of Perez. Vicente Perez. Fernandez as well, around the outside of Fernandez. There's Crivier in front of us. Obviously, he's not a slow-moving rider, but he is in front of us. We saw this Comcat Chantra and Bo Ben Schneider at the same time. We're going to get on both. I think so. We're up into 27th, but again, it's going to be close, but no cigar. Because there's no one actually on the lead lap anywhere near us now in front. So they've won the race already, whoever's won. Loris Capirossi, the Ducati team, has won. Zonta van der Gerberg has gone down. Oh, these are the Red Bull Rookies riders here. I've had to go really wide to avoid them. I hope no AI just cuts underneath me because I've gone so wide. There are people going down and respawning up ahead. So we might want to get some last minute positions as we chuck it into the penultimate turn. There's been some crashes. We're up to well, actually we're in 35th now. I think the position thing has happened because we definitely weren't before. Could we get either Corsi or Pedrosa towards the line? Oh, one of them's had contact with somebody. No, we're not quite done it. So I thought the game was going to crash then. It sounded like it was going to crash. So I'm not sure where we finished. We will find out. So in the top 9.
Let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
Where have we finished? 25th this time. So not good enough. Brad Binder. We actually beat Brad Binder, who was the one that absolutely got away on the first lap and was absolutely gone when we crossed the line. We actually beat him in the end. So who won then? So Loris Capirossi won, and Max Biaggi in second. Obviously it wasn't the one we were behind. Morbidelli in third, Casey Stoner in fourth, Aleix Espargaro fifth, sixth for Cal Crutchlow, seventh for Tom Luthi, eighth for Nakagami, ninth for Valentino Rossi, 10th for a different Loris Capirossi, 11th for Quattararo, 12th for Crivier, 13th for Lorenzo, 14th for Danny Pedrosa, 15th for another Lorenzo. And that's it then. So have a look what that's done for the championship then. So that Valentino Rossi that didn't win, that won last time, did not score anything. So he's now second in the championship, joint with Loris Capirossi. Casey Stoner, Casey Stoner must have scored in the previous race because he's moved up 5 positions to third. Max Biaggi's moved up 97 positions to fourth. Danny Pedrosa's moved down 3 to fifth because he didn't score. Morbidelli's rocketed up to sixth in the championship and taking 12 people. Down 4 has gone Bagnaia, down 4 Lorenzo and Lorenzo as well. Down up 76, up 78, down 6 for Abraham there. Pedrosa. Luti's now up to 14th, 15th for Nakagami, 16th for another Rossi. Viñales unfortunately is down to 17th. That Capirossi's gone up to 18th, down to 19th has gone Paul Espargaro. Down to 20th has gone that Rossi. Up 78th has gone Quattararo to 21st. 23rd there for Stoner. Crivier now 24th. That Lorenzo's gone down to 25th. That Navarro's gone down to 26th. Martin's down to 27th, and then that's the first of non-scorers. We've gone down to 32nd in the championship, so not been too good for us so far. We move on then to the teams championship. There's been a lot of movement here too. So Fiat Yamaha actually continue to lead because they've still got the same amount. That Ducati team has rocketed up to second. Obviously courtesy of Capirossi. Both Petronas boys have actually scored now, so they could be definitely troubling that Fiat Yamaha team if they keep going at it. So up to third. Fourth and fifth, 2 Honda teams. One of the Yamaha team, I guess that's Biaggi that's lifted them up to 6th there. Pramac have gone down to 7th. That Yamaha have dropped down to 8th. Aprilia up to 9th now. Castrol, LCR Honda Castrol have gone up 50 places. It's just so weird to see that many places that someone's gone up. The Idemitsu team's gone up to 30. We've gone down to 15th then. I'm not going to read them all, how many teams have scored. So 25 of the 105 teams now have scored. It's gone to the Constructors Championship. These are some more normal numbers here. So NTS, let's actually have a look at which teams have scored. So 7 of them have scored now. So Yamaha have scored, Ducati, Honda, Aprilia, Kalex, KTM and Speed Up. So I think that sort of draws us to a conclusion. Yet another chaotic race, and unfortunately not quite enough for us to get points. It is pretty difficult, but I think it keeps it sort of balanced because we only have to get points a couple of times in the season to be within a shout at the championship, because obviously there's so many riders and so much carnage going on. Next race will be Kota. That's probably our best chance at getting a win or something like that, because AI The AI are ridiculously slow there as it is, and if they're just all crashing into each other, then it's just like 3 positions, although it'll take them a long time to respawn there, so could be a bit of a problem. We did the 110 rider challenge, and we did actually get up into the lead there, but there was none of this whole they could all just crash at any point carnage going on that one. So that could be quite interesting. So hope you have enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.